Hey everyone, I'm Jason Hovan, corporate chef for Vulcan. We're in the test kitchen to show you Vulcan's latest fryer, the Vulcan QuickFry. Let's go through how it's built, why it's fast, and what it means for a real kitchen. The QuickFry is available in two batch sizes, a 50-pound and a 70-pound. In front of us today is the 50. Both sizes can be configured as single, double, or triple lane fryers. That flexibility allows you to separate products, or when you're frying large volumes of the same item, dedicate one basket per product. It's engineered with advanced in-shot atmospheric burners. On the 70-pound, you're looking at 58% efficiency. That's extremely high for a gas fryer. Because of that efficiency, both the 50 and 70 are ENERGY STAR certified. QuickFry can be configured with accessories to support a variety of high-volume fryer station setups. Standard features include casters, a high-temperature discard hose, a clean-out rod, and tank brush. To increase efficiency, QuickFry offers an auto-lift basket system that automatically lowers and raises baskets based on programmed cook times. This helps maintain consistency and allows operators to focus on other tasks instead of monitoring the fryer. For operations using solid shortening, QuickFry can be equipped with heat trace. This keeps filtration lines warm so shortening stays melted during the filtration process. Also available are fry tank covers, which help protect oil from exposure to air and light. If you've got open burners nearby, these side panels help keep splatter where it belongs. You can spec QuickFry with 3 control options: analog, digital, or computer controls. Analog is for the operator who fries by experience, by look, feel, and sound. This could be for an independent shop or a chain that prefers simple controls without built-in timers. You can always use an external timer, but the analog control doesn't include load compensation, like the digital or computer controls. Digital is a great fit when the menu has a smaller fry mix and you're not juggling a ton of super time-sensitive items. Think of a sports bar doing wings, tenders, or fries. It gives you 2 timers and adds load compensation. For the computer control, this is for operators who want the tightest control over consistency. You can run up to 18 timers, perfect for heavy fry operations, divided across 1, 2, or 3 lanes, plus load compensation. And it also includes idle mode, which is a huge energy saver during slow periods. No matter which control you choose, every QuickFry includes dry fire prevention, so if there's no oil in the fryer, it won't ignite. I'm using the computer control today because it's easy to train on. You can program reminders like a shake timer, a stir, or even prompt a turn for an item that floats. All right, let's fire it up. I'm gonna turn it on right here. You'll see the software pop up, and then you'll hit confirm to get it started. You'll see the decal split into 2 sections. That gives me 9 programs per lane. This button checks the actual oil temperature. Here's filtration. Press and hold for 3 seconds to engage. Here's boil out. It runs an automated 20-minute sequence and holds the solution safely just under 212 degrees Fahrenheit to prevent spillover. The center controls the cursor for programming and service menus. Confirm answers prompts. Cancel stops active programs. So today we're gonna fry fish and chips in the QuickFry. I got my fish here, dredged in flour, and we'll go right into the fryer. You hold it just a couple seconds so it can float. And this is where recovery shows up in real life. Heavy fry menus usually depend on frozen products between cost and ease of use. And give that a shake. That way it's not sticking. So next up, I'll drop my French fries. This is a classic 2-lane workflow. Protein on one side, fries on the other. Frozen products can cause the fryer not to come back to temperature. And because it's so efficient, you get the lower flue temperatures compared to many fryers, more energy into the oil, less heat wasted. And with real-time versus load compensating time, you can set it so the timer only runs when the oil is back at the proper temp. So you're ready to drop again fast without sacrificing quality. The same battered fish can be used to expand your menu offerings from sandwiches to tacos. All right, let's switch it up to something that's everywhere right now. Chicken Katsu. Specifically, a Katsu sando. This is a great fryer test because panko is unforgiving in the fryer. If your temperature drops, you'll see it immediately in the crust. I'm filling the baskets about 3/4 full. That gives the oil room to circulate so everything cooks evenly. Chicken goes in, and I'll start the program timer. Katsu is all about temperature control. QuickFry's fast recovery means the oil comes right back to the set point, so the crust stays crisp instead of soaking up oil. And with load compensating timers, the fryer can wait until the oil is back at temp before it starts counting. So 4 minutes at 350 is actually 4 minutes at 350. This is exactly what you want. Even golden color, crisp exterior, and a juicy inside. Slice it up, build the sandwich. This is the kind of item that shows immediately whether your fryer can hold temperature under load. Whether it's fish and chips or something trend forward like a Katsu sando, QuickFry gives you the recovery, control, and consistency you need to execute it the same way every shift. All right, let's open it up so you can see what's going on inside. This red pipe is the manifold. It connects vats and routes oil into the filtration system. The removable cap up front is an access port for the boil out bypass. It helps keep oil and the cleaning water separate when you're doing a boil out. This fryer also offers built-in filtration. This can sometimes double or triple your oil life. And with oil costs being what they are, that adds up fast. This is where operators save real money. Filter it, refill it, bring it back to temp. This is the kind of quick filter you can do between shifts after lunch when you've got a few minutes. I'll open the front and access the drain. If this was end of day deep cleaning, you'd take more time and use the discard hose to spray down the sidewalls and knock sediment loose. But what we're doing here is a fast, practical filter. If you filter multiple times a day, oil life can double, sometimes triple. And built-in filtration is safer because staff isn't handling hot oil as much. With Vulcan's built-in filtration, you've got layers of protection. The crumb catcher handles large particles, while the Clean Screen Plus fine mesh filter captures down to 60 microns, about the size of a grain of salt in your oil. For the highest level of filtration, Clean Screen Plus with the fabric filter captures particulate down to half a micron. For scale, a flour particle is around 10 microns. So this option is the move if you want to maximize your oil life. So we've walked through the Vulcan QuickFry, from batch sizes and lane configurations to recovery, controls, and built-in filtration. We cooked hand-battered fish and chips and a chicken Katsu sandwich to show how QuickFry delivers fast recovery, consistent results, and repeatable execution in a real kitchen environment. If you have questions about specifications, control options, or how QuickFry fits into your operation, reach out to your Vulcan sales representative or visit vulcanequipment.com to learn more and schedule a demo.